There he can get anything he wants. Here he's just struggling trying to figure it all out. And so I've become keenly aware of, like, I don't know if we as immigrant kids appreciate everything our parents had to go through to get here for us. I'm not here without that.
Well, if my grandparents, it was actually my grandparents' parents that moved here, but if they weren't the type of people that were so gangster they were willing to get on that boat, I would be in Europe somewhere.
Yes.
I'd be in Europe hanging out in a cafe, smoking cigarettes, talking shit.
Yeah, I would be a fat, spoiled piece of shit. And it would have been fun. I'd have been a rich kid. But growing up in India, I wouldn't have been this, what I am here. I know that.
Yeah, you want your own ability to carve a path. And there's a lot of countries where that's not an option.
Yeah.
You can't really carve a path to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
That's not available to everybody everywhere.
Yeah, man. Hopeless poverty, I'm not saying there's not extreme poverty in America, there is, but I've seen hopeless poverty in India where it's just like, I don't know how y'all get out of this in 3 generations even.
Yeah, when you fly into Brazil, one of the things that happens when you fly into Rio, when we do UFCs there, you go through the favelas, the airport, and the drive from the airport to where the beach where we're staying, you drive straight through the favelas. So all to the right of you is shantytowns, and you see extreme poverty.
Yeah.
And have you ever seen that movie, The City of God?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
My friend Eddie Bravo said that makes Boys in the Hood look like Sesame Street.
Truly. I remember thinking it was going to be an uplifting film, so I was horrified watching the whole thing. But yeah, it's crazy, man.
And my friends from Brazil say that's exactly what it's like.
What the fuck are you
That's
doing?
exactly what it's like in the favelas.
What a fucking
It's
idiot.
bad.
The runts, the kids that take over, they're like 9 years old.
And they're just killing people.
Yeah, unbelievable.
They have no respect for life, no understanding. I mean, their frontal cortex isn't even beginning to form.
Yeah.
They're not. You're 25 before you figure out what the fuck you're even doing with yourself.
I remember riding a train in India with my mom. My mom has like fibromyalgia, all these joint issues, and then we had to move train stations, all this stuff, or like platforms or whatever, and everybody's just rushing, and people are like screaming, trying to get off the train. So many people are getting on. People are like screaming, like, please just let me get off. And I'm like, yo, people are gonna die doing this. And then we talked with family in India, and they might have just been saying it flippantly, but they said the cheapest thing in India is a man's life. They said that in Hindi, but like, the idea that you just grow up around so much trauma and whatever that it is what it is.
When there's a billion people,
Yeah.
that's what India is.
Yeah.
A billion.
On a land